on, you guys? Like, you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. Today I got one for My Hero Academia episode 98. People told me I should have reacted to this episode, and I probably would have if I didn't watch it. Like, I didn't go to sleep. I haven't been asleep. You know what I'm saying? So like I was just up 6:30 and I turned this episode on. I'm like, probably ain't nobody up to like watch me like live react to it. So I just like watched it by myself, which was crazy because like I probably would have been like moving outside the like camera anyway, just because of how excited I was. Because the fifth and final match between Class 1A and 1B starts. You have a couple of different people, who we don't, I mean, from Class 1B that we don't really know too much about. You have Monoma, you have Shinso, you know what I'm saying, who's building like this kind of connection because Monoma, as annoying as he is sometimes, I always talking down on like Class 1A, like the guys, like, he's not an idiot. Like, he thinks, you know what I'm saying, and like, I like the whole stuff with his quirk and where he was like, yo, you can't, with people, it's just like a quick little moment, but it's like, yo, you can't be a hero with that quirk, depending on other people. And like he and Shinzo both kind of had this thing where like they look at Deku and people like him was like, yo, you guys who are blessed with the quirks that you have are the people who are going to destroy the world. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's all like in friendly competition, but it's also like an actual feeling that they have. And the battles, I mean, the battle pretty much starts, and Deku and them are using the same exact strategy that Bakugo and them were using, which I knew from off jump was going to be a mistake because, I mean, it's kind of like a whole Dragon Ball Z thing for me, because I've seen many times where like Goku will watch somebody else fight and then he'll go back and like, okay, I know what to do, and that's exactly what this situation was. Considering the fact that like Class 1B's quirk kind of work the same, where they don't actually have to be around somebody to attack them, and then you have Deku leading the fray, and then you have everybody else playing like support. Only thing different about this time is Monoma was like peep game. Was like, nah, I'm gonna keep you over here, make sure you're occupied, and just go let my team go take care of the rest of your crew. Because if we take them out, you have no support. Okay, and it's easier to like deal with them than it is just all of us focusing on you and you like coming through sweeping everybody. So I like, okay, Mom was definitely smart and a strategist, and his quirk is one hell of a quirk because he's using everybody's abilities. Okay, that's why he has like the little clocks on him, and so Deku can't respond to anything Monoma's saying simply because he don't know if he's also using Shinzo's quirk, which is like genius. But one of the things he said got under Deku's skin when he brought up Kachan, and like how Kachan is the reason that the symbol of peace is gone. And this is where things get incredibly interesting because Deku snaps and you see this black shadowy stuff start coming from his hand, and like everybody's thinking like, oh, everybody's thinking, oh, Deku just got another quirk or another ability. All right, cool. Nope, Deku is losing control. His quirk, like All Might noticed it immediately, which All Might also had a moment in this episode earlier when he was talking on the phone with Gran Torino, and she told him that Shimura had the same dream similar to Deku. Is just like, only thing about hers is she was told it's not time. That's not the case for Deku though. It's time. It's time for one for all to be complete. Like it's time. It's that time. So I obviously All Might notice like, okay, what is going on? Deku is like literally destroying everything. He almost took Shinzo completely out, literally holding his arm. Like he tried to kick his arm down. He tried to do whatever he could. He told Shinzo, get out of here. I can't control it. I was loving it. I'm like, what is this? I love the moment even more. One of the best lines in the entire episode was where we get the flashback with Ochiko. And she talked about her family and like how the moment, like the thing she liked the most, even when like during hero work, is seeing the smiles on the civilians' faces. And so she thinks about all the time like she seen Deku like put his risk himself and for other people, and she said, "Who's there to help the heroes when they're hurt?" And she dives on him to trying to get him to calm down, bro. Bro, I could have lost it right there. That moment right there, I could have lost it. I'm just like, yeah, I love like that. It's just those character moments. It's not just something big and something flash. It's just those simple dialogue and simple just like character moments that you have with these people. And that's one of the things I love about My Hero Academia is the character moments. Um, so you eventually like get to them like finishing up and like the quirk. No, she like obviously she talks to Shinso and she gets Shinso to use brain control. Shinso starts back thinking like, okay, what can I say to this guy? It's like, okay, Deku fight me, and Deku like snaps. He answered, quirk stops. Most interesting thing happens when the quirk stops. Because now we have to go into and we see this guy who has like some bullets around his chest, or one of the previous users of One for All, and he basically tells Deku like, "Hey, like this quirk is getting stronger. Like you have to really think about it. You can't just like randomly do stuff anymore. You have to think about it now, and you have to really like control yourself because the quirk took over, and it was his quirk. It's called Black Whiplash. I want to say this. I want to say that's the name of it, and it was his quirk, but it's stronger now because it's been combined with the power of All for One. And he tells Deku that he's gonna get 6 other quirks that gonna manifest. That's what blew my mind. Okay, that's what I said. Yeah, Yusuke need to be on the lookout because if Deku out here coming like this, he gets 6 more quirks. He broken. Like I'm sorry, there's no villain. Well, other than like All for One who has multiple quirks, you gonna have to like really be ready for Deku because Deku's coming. Like, bro, that's just like just the fact that this dude just got another quirk. He's learning all this stuff that he's the one that like All for One is going to complete itself with. He's going to be the guy. Obviously, we know that he's like the main character or whatever. So loved it. I'm losing. I'm like, I'm like all that information right there. I'm just like, okay. He pretty much gave Deku the game he needed. He told him like, hey bro, straighten up. Like, it's cool to be angry, but make sure like your heart, you know, that you got control over your heart too, though. All of that was great. And at this point, I mean, even before this, like, I was like, hey, we need to stop this. We don't know what's going on. I don't know. That never happened with me. It didn't happen with anybody else. We don't know what's going on with that. Isaiah was like, I got faith in it. Like, let's let it keep rolling. And even after he breaks out, Deku was like, he almost had a moment of like weakness where he was just like sad. But I like that moment. It was like, well, dude, I ain't got time for that. We still going. The fight's still going on. And he attacks him. So now we just got an all-out brawl with Deku's who's worried about his quirk. I wonder is he gonna embrace it? It seems like he does embrace it from the trailer from the next episode. I'm super excited. This is I don't know what to say. This is excellence for me. Like this is what I like to see. This is why I've been appreciating like all these little small episodes where like we dealing with different students. It's like you constantly getting development for characters and you constantly getting character moments. You know what I'm saying? Not something where it's like I always have to like end of the world or something or like super villains. No, it's like character moments, and that's the part I like the most about My Hero Academia. I thought this episode was fantastic, fantastic. I watched it twice already. Okay, and I watched it twice. Then I read the manga for this chapter. I mean for these for this episode. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I had a complete understanding of everything that was said. So yeah, you and I didn't even mention like All for One in prison saying that he hurt his brother. So I guess like he had a connection to it is what like there's so much more to be like learned. But overall, I thought this was like fantastic. Can't wait to see the next episode. Best believe like this is like I won't be. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I probably won't sleep the night before the next episode again, just 'cause I want to see how Deku's gonna respond. You know, I'm excited. You guys, let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe. I'll catch up with you guys later.